Okay, this is weird.
I don't know. You're in there. You're making a video, so it's just gonna be black. They'll be able to see it.
Well, I'm glad you guys can see me, but I can't see myself. The screen goes black on my end, so this is just a testing thing. I don't know what's wrong, but the reason why you saw my PCAs is every time I try to do a video, everybody else can see me, but everybody else can see me, but I can't see myself. So I'm gonna do this YouTube video in a black screen. I think they tried to blur me out because of last time. Because of the last video I did, I think they tried to shut me off. I don't know what's going on. I know everybody can see me, but I can't see myself. The whole screen is black on my end. Okay. So as you know, I talked about the predictions of the elections and all that, and what I think's gonna happen. This time I would like to talk about the eclipse of the sun. This whole eclipse thing. What does it mean? Everybody's been raving about the eclipse that is coming. Do I think it's a sign? Yes, I do. Do I think it's the warning? No, I don't think we're there yet. But do I think it's a sign that we're closer? Yes, I do. Things are not gonna get easier. And but I wanted to get into how God has used signs in the skies throughout Christian and Jewish history. Like the wise men. The wise men were astrologers. They knew that something was coming. They could tell. God used the Star of David, to proclaim Christ's birth, but he made it a visible sign in the sky, similar to like the Northern Lights. Before World War II broke out in 1937, a strange light appeared in the sky. It was the Northern Lights. God always uses signs to tell us something. The blood moons, we had 5 blood moons in 2017, and things have gotten worse since we had those blood moons, so I think that this sign is a precursor to something. I don't know what, but God is giving us these signs for a reason, to show that He exists, whether you believe it or not. Pray that I can get my screen fixed. because I'd rather do YouTube videos with my face showing. At this time, I think we must make many sacrifices and pray many rosaries and sacrifice ourselves not just during Lent, but continue to do it throughout the season. Lent is a time to reflect and try to be penitential. But I believe that the Lord always asks us to do that, not just 6 weeks during Lent. But the Lord wishes for us to make many, many sacrifices, not just for 6 weeks and go right back to it, but throughout our lives, to amend our lives, to make sure that we're close to God and that we stay close. That's what Lent is, to try to better ourselves and not go back to what we were doing before. But the time of Lent is to try to get us closer to God. That's what it is, and to stay that closeness. Now, my Lent, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, started quite late. My Lent started quite late because of everything that's been going on in my life, and the Lord says it's never too late. Yes, Lent is a special time of season, but we should always be focused on the Lenten season, making many sacrifices and putting God first before ourselves, and making sacrifices for Him, and offering up sufferings each day. That's what the little children at Fatima did. It wasn't just during Lent that they made sacrifices. They made sacrifices all the time, which is what we should do on a weekly and a yearly basis. I'm no saint, but I'm going to try. The Lenten season, yes, the Lord wants us to get closer, but He wants us to stay that way. Being Christian is about making sacrifices to get closer to God so that God can use His Spirit to draw us closer to Himself. That's what sacrifice is about. It's not about rules, it's about so we can be united with Christ more on the cross throughout our lives and detach ourselves from the worldly things and be crucified with Christ alone. I've been struggling with it, but I said, Lord, I'm sorry my Lent started late, and the Lord said, it is never, it's late, but I wish for people to always make sacrifices, not just during Lent. Being a Christian is a penitential life, always having a penitential heart, always wanting to get closer to God, not wanting to go off the path. Lent is supposed to renew us in our spirituality, not just be 6 weeks and be done. But I've come to recognize that we must always do this with our lives. Um, and if we live like this, if we live this spirituality, make the sacrifices necessary, then the world might be a better place. Um, just spending more time with God and all. Um, but yeah, this is a test. It's too bad that I can't see myself. But when you see the moon, I know that the reason why the screen's black, it's because YouTube wants me to stop doing what I'm doing, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna keep going, I'm gonna keep preaching. If you guys can see me, that's all I care about.